Scooch over. Welcome back to the CNC Advantage. I am Christy, and there is Cooper. He ran across the table because he has the whole camper to make his own home now, and he is more than delighted to do so. So we're just going to let him roam about while we get to the Leo weekly reading. And we are coming into the first week of June. So this is going to take us from June 2nd to June 8th. Just know that all my readings are timeless. So if this does not happen to find you during that time, just know that if it found you, there is something here for you. So just take it as it resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Okay? All right. Let's get started. The energy of your read is going to be revolving around the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe you're receiving some messages of how you can move forward at work or with as far as connecting to nature. If you find yourself real busy and you're not finding enough time to get out and about, maybe this would be a good time for you to maybe take some time off, get out, go for a walk. If you can't take time off, just maybe on the weekend or when you get out of work, maybe on your lunchtime or something like that. Go for a walk and try to make it near trees, right? Near water, near an earth element. Holy shit. Okay. You have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Right? So let's see. Oh goodness, okay. This one's on the fence. It came out upside down. These ones came out together, and so did these. So we're gonna put them like that. And we're gonna put these ones like that. Now, most readers will put your cards back and be like, that's too much. Well, the thing is when cards come out together, it changes the meanings of the cards. So I read them together still, like a story, okay? So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to work through this together. The first card you have is the Hierophant on the Fence. So, you feel like the system is coming down on you right now, that you're being put under a lot of pressure, and that, you know, you're trying to meet strict guidelines, follow the rules, you know, do everything as you're told kind of thing, you know, doing everything to the T. Dot your I's, cross your T's, this and that, do everything perfect. That way there's no fallback on you, right? You feel like you're overwhelmed with this right now, and that other people are doing less and getting away with it. You're doing more and taking more criticism. You feel the heat right now, right? You're feeling the pressure of something. The next four cards that came out together was the Sun upright, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Swords upright, and the Knight of Swords. You're struggling with the truth of something. You feel that the people are not necessarily working with you, and that you're having trouble finding balance between play and work. All right? There's no time for you right now. When you start to cut back from one and you give to the other, that's when you start finding balance. But you need to know that it's okay to not put 90 hours a week into work, right? Cut back to 60. That's still a lot, but it's, you know, you get more rest. You get more time for yourself. You get more time for play and these things. When you take time for those things, you get clarity of mind. You nurture your soul and everything like that, and you function better when you are at work. So those extra 30 hours that you're putting in every single week, you're not at your best. You see what I'm saying? So when you put in these 60 hours, you're going to be at your best, and you're actually going to get more done and in the positive right direction that you want to go in than doing 90. Do you hear what I'm saying? You're burning both ends of your candle, and this is all you got left. And now you're like, I feel stuck. I don't know which way. I can't give. I can't take anymore. I ain't got shit. And all I got left is this tiny little candle left, because I burnt it from both ends. That's where you're at right now. Right? And you're feeling the pressure. You're feeling attacked. That's why you got your Hierophant in reverse. You feel like the man is coming down on you. And you feel like just running away. Just, you feel like quitting almost. You know, you don't want to, and you need the job, and you look, you know, one time you really enjoyed it, but now you're like, you know what, is it even worth it? You know, maybe I should just try a new venture. When you take time for yourself and do this playing thing, that answer is going to come to you, not from here, but from here. Your higher self is going to be like, yeah, you've done your best here. They don't value you. They're taking advantage of you and making you work these many hours and stuff like that. They really don't give a shit about you. And a company that wants the best out of you is going to nurture the best in you, not drop a fucking hammer on you. I wanted this. I wanted that. I'm da. That's a crap ass leader, and they don't deserve you. They don't deserve you. You know, they don't deserve your efforts, your energy, your compassion, you know, and then your innovative ideas and stuff like that, how you're going to turn things around. They don't deserve any of it. Either they become part of the solution, or just get the fuck out, you know, and you can leave. There are a million jobs out there, and you can do any one of them, and there are plenty of places where they will value what you bring to the table. And when you work for a company like that, you're like, God, why did I stay so long? Why didn't I make this change sooner? You got the Four of Cups upright, you have the Two of Swords upright, and you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. All right. Maybe you've already received an offer, and you were so busy, right, working and this and that you didn't even notice it came in, or you were too stubborn to even take a second and be like, yeah, that's a viable option. You're sitting there and you're like, no, I got enough on my plate. I don't want your other cup. And that's from the divine. The divine is saying, I have another option for you. Would you like to try this? And you're like, man, I'm so exhausted. My candle is this freaking long right now, and I've got nothing left in my tank to try and start some new shit. You know, that's stubborn energy. That's exhaustion, you know. And sometimes in order to even consider this new cup, you need to get a better perspective on your life, what you need, what would benefit your highest good, not the company's highest good. You're putting that above your needs, what your soul and your mind and your body needs. You're not eating right, you're not sleeping right, and eventually those things do catch up to you, and it'll get you, right? That might be what you're not seeing, right? You're like, I gotta keep working. I just gotta keep working. I'm gonna find the answer. I can find the answer. I can work harder. I can make this right, you know, and you're stuck in that energy. And you're becoming the Queen of Cups in reverse. You're becoming a bitter, resentful, and you don't want to even put any more love or emotion into anything, let alone your own job, right? Not yourself, not your family, not your kids, not the business. You just have nothing left in the tank to give. you can change this by changing your perspective. Give back to yourself. Give yourself some time to connect with nature. The answer will come to you, and you'll start to see that this other cup is here. Have the courage to reach out for it and say, yes, I want the birth of something new in my life. Okay? All right, Leo. This was a great reading, you know, and this happens to a lot of people, especially working professionals, you know, and you get so stuck in one job for so long that everything becomes so monotonous that you just start to take shit for granted. And it's like it's never going to change, it's never going to get better. Spirit is saying, I have better for you. Take the chance. Come on this journey with me. All right, well, thank you so much. If you like this comment or this video, please like, share, comment. And until next time, I'm loving light, guys.